September 5, 1934. Cleveland, Ohio. A gruesome discovery in a vacant lot. The first victim of the Cleveland torso murders. The body was found dismembered, with no head in sight. But that is not the strangest part. According to reports, the public was shocked and baffled by the crime. Newsreel footage from the time period shows citizens and police officials struggling to understand the motives behind the murder. The killer seemed to be always one step ahead, leaving behind only clues and terror. Investigators still cannot explain one thing. Eliot Ness, the famous Prohibition agent, was tasked with solving the case in 1935. A montage of his previous accomplishments shows a determined man, driven to catch the killer. His eyes narrow as he studies the evidence, a pencil with the initials JD etched into it. The game of cat and mouse had just begun. The darkness was only deepening. January 26, 1935. The second victim's body was found in a ditch near East 20th Street. Cleveland. No head, just a gruesome torso. The killer left a taunting clue, a piece of rope tied around the waist. But that was not the only disturbing detail. According to reports, Eliot Ness and his team investigated the crime scene, collecting evidence, including a suitcase with bloody clothes and a pencil with JD etched into it. The question was, who did it belong to? Investigators still cannot explain one thing. The torso killer sent letters to the newspaper, claiming revenge against society. But what drove him to such brutality? Subscribe to this channel for a new unsolved case every week. The letters remain a chilling mystery, with the killer's true motives lost to time. According to reports, the victims' families still remember the day they lost their loved ones. Interviews reveal a glimpse into the lives of the victims, showcasing their struggles and aspirations, and the devastating impact of the murders on the community. Eliot Ness and his team tracked a suspect to a rundown apartment on the outskirts of Cleveland. A tense confrontation ensued, but the suspect had a solid alibi, leaving the team with more questions than answers. The killer remained at large, and the investigation continued. August 16, 1938. The last known victim of the Cleveland torso murders was found, sending shockwaves through the community. As the police scrambled to solve the case, fear and frustration mounted, and the city held its breath, waiting for the killer's next move. But that is not the end of the terror. According to reports, experts developed a profile of the killer, suggesting a connection to the JD initials found on a pencil in a bloody suitcase near one of the crime scenes. This led to speculation about the killer's identity and motivations. The investigation reached a dead end, with Eliot Ness and his team exhausted and frustrated. The community was left to wonder if the killer would ever be caught, as they gazed out at the city's dark, reflective waters, searching for answers that never came. Today, the Cleveland torso murders remain one of the most infamous unsolved serial killer cases in American history. The killer was never caught, and the case still haunts the city. That is where the case stands today. Subscribe so you never miss a case like this one.